San Antonio Water System Standard Specifications for Construction. Item number 101. Preparing right-of-way. 101.1 Description. This item shall govern preparing the right-of-way for construction operations by removing and disposing of all obstructions from the right-of-way and from designated easements where removal of such obstructions is not otherwise provided for in the contract documents. 1. It is the intent of this specification to provide for the removal and disposal of all obstructions and/or materials, not specifically provided for elsewhere by the contract documents. 2. This item shall also include the removal of trees, stumps, bushes, shrubs, brush, roots, vegetation, logs, rubbish, paved parking areas, miscellaneous stone, brick, drainage structures, manholes, inlets, abandoned railroad tracks, scrap iron and all debris, whether above or below ground, except live utility facilities. 3. This item shall not govern the demolition of buildings by the use of explosives. Such demolition work shall be governed by the use of a special specification controlling the work. 101.2 Construction methods. Areas designated in the contract documents shall be cleared of all obstructions, vegetation, abandoned structures, etc., as listed within the specification. Item number 101. Preparing right-of-way and as shown on the plans, except trees or shrubs specifically designated by the engineer for preservation. 1. Such obstructions shall be considered to include, but not be limited to, remains of houses or structures not completely removed by contractor or others, foundations, floor slabs, concrete, brick, lumber, plaster, cisterns, septic tanks, basements, abandoned utility pipes or conduits, equipment or other foundations, fences, retaining walls, outhouses, shacks, and all other debris, as well as buried concrete slabs, curbs, driveways and sidewalks. 2. All fences along the right-of-way which are damaged or removed temporarily by the contractor shall be replaced by the contractor to an equal or better condition, at no expense to SAWS. 3. Contractor shall adhere to the current City of San Antonio Tree Ordinance. 4. Trees and shrubs designated by the Tree Ordinance for preservation shall be carefully trimmed as noted in the contract documents and shall be protected from scarring, barking, or other injuries during construction operations. Exposed ends of pruned limbs shall be treated with an approved pruning material. 5. Unless otherwise indicated in the contract documents, all underground obstructions shall be removed to the following depths. A. In areas to receive embankment, 2 feet below natural finished grade. B. In areas to be excavated, 2 feet below the lowest elevation of the excavation. C. All other areas, 2 feet below finished grade. 6. Holes remaining after removal of all obstructions, objectionable materials, vegetation, etc., shall be backfilled and tamped as directed by the SAWS inspector, and the entire area shall be bladed to prevent ponding of water and to provide drainage. In areas that are to be immediately excavated, backfilling and belading may be eliminated, if approved by the SAWS inspector. 7. Areas to be used as borrow sites and material sources shall have all obstruction, objectionable materials, vegetation, etc., removed to the complete extent necessary to prevent such objectionable matter from becoming mixed with the material to be used in the construction. 8. Where a conduit is shown to be replaced, it shall be removed in its entirety, and all connections to the existing conduit or pipe shall be made. Where an existing conduit or pipe is to be cut and plugged, the line shall be cut back not less than 2 feet, and a plug of concrete not less than 2 feet long shall be poured and held in the end of the conduit or pipe. The plug may also be accomplished by using a precast stopper grouted into place. 9. Material to be removed will be designated as salvageable or non-salvageable in the contract documents prior to bidding by the contractor. All salvageable material will remain the property of the SAWS and will be stored at the site as directed by the SAWS inspector. All non-salvageable materials and debris removed shall become the property of the contractor and shall be removed from the site and shall be disposed of properly. 10. All asphaltic material shall be disposed of or recycled at the facility authorized to accept the asphalt for such purposes and applicable to appropriate guidelines and regulations. 101.3 Measurement of the item number 101, preparing right-of-way, as specified herein, will be by the lump sum, as the work progresses. 101.4 Payments. Payment shall be compensation for all work including the furnishing of all materials, equipment, tools, labor, tree pruning, removal, protection, landscape impacts, and incidentals necessary to complete the work. Payment earned for this line item will be withheld, until said documents are submitted and approved by SAWS. All material submit TALs. Item number 902 Safety and Health Program. Item number 903 Construction QC/QA Program, Item number 1114 Pre-construction and Post-construction Videos, and Item number 1110 Progress Schedule. Partial payments of the lump sum bid for preparing right-of-way will be as follows. The adjusted contract amount for construction items, as used below, is defined as the total contract amount, less the lump sum bid for mobilization and preparing right-of-way. 1. When 1% of the adjusted contract amount for construction items is earned, 50% of the lump sum bid or 5% of the total contract amount, whichever is less, will be paid. 2. When 5% of the adjusted contract amount for construction items is earned, 75% of the remainder of the lump sum bid or 10% of the total contract amount, whichever is less, will be deducted from the above amount. 3. When 10% of the adjusted contract amount for construction items is earned, 90% of the remainder of the lump sum bid or 15% of the total contract amount, whichever is less, will be paid. Previous payments under this item will be deducted from the above amount. 4. Upon completion of all work under this contract, payment for the remainder of the lump sum bid for preparing right-of-way will be made on the final pay estimate. End of specification.